Hello and welcome. My name is Robin and you're watching a Robin Reads. Today I want to talk about some series that are on my TBR, and I'm probably going to do this as like 10 books to read until the end of the year or something, because I really like to have like a set TBR. So I can choose from that. So I have 10 series today to talk about, and they are a variety of different genres and age groups. And I'm not going to really talk about the synopsis of this series because I really like to go into my books blind. So I will link everything down below if you want to know more about this series. But let's get started. So the first books are very popular. It's a YA fantasy series and it's called The Raven Cycle by Maggie Stiefvater. Don't really know a lot about this series, but I know it's really popular on BookTube, and it really sounded interesting. The whole series is complete, so that's very nice. And I know it's also about sort of secret society. Those Raven Boys are sort of a secret society or something. And something with a heist. Is that this one? It just really sounds interesting, and that is one of the series I'm going to read. The next one is Seasonal by Ellie Smith. This is one of the books. It's called Winter. And these books are short story collections, seasonally based. And I really want to read more short story collections because I haven't read many, maybe not even any. I don't know, but I really just want to get into that genre. And Lauren from Lauren and the Books talked about these books and she really liked them. So I think this is a good start. Also because I really like nature and stuff. So probably a good start. I'm not sure if I'm going to read these because I just want to start with spring and it's already summer, so probably maybe going to read this in the next year. Then the other series, the first book I actually own, and that is the Me Before You series by Jojo Moyes. I own the first book, as I said, and the rest of the books my library has. And I watched this movie a couple of years ago and really liked it. I just loved it. It was just awesome and great, and Emilia Clarke is just awesome in there. So I just really like that. So therefore I want to read the book as well. And I'm not sure if I really am interested to read the whole series because sometimes it gets a bit boring or something, but we shall see if I'm going to do that. But really looking forward to these books. The next series is a series that I own the first book of, and I'm going to read these in Dutch because my library only has Dutch versions, but the picture is of the English books, and that is called My Struggle by Karl Ove Knausgaard or something. He's Swedish, I think, and this is a non-fiction biography kind of series that he wrote. The first book in my language is called Father, and he talks about his relationship with his father. And the other books are also about relationships with other people in his life, and it really sounded interesting. So looking forward to reading this. Not sure if it is something that I will like, but I've heard amazing things about the series, so I'm just gonna go for it. The next series is a series I don't know really much about, but they're all out and my library has all of them, so that's just awesome. And that is called the Master of War series by David Gilman. And I think this is just a fantasy series, and that's pretty much all I know. I really just like fantasy series, as you know, and will love to just read more of them, and this one really sounded sort of interesting when I looked it up like a year ago. And it looks a bit like Viking and war and maybe Roman influences, I don't know. But it just looks very cool, and looking forward to this. Then the next series is, also not really a popular YA series, I think, but this author was a very popular YA author. And the series is called The Mortality Doctrine, and it's written by James Dashner. This is the series. James Dashner is the author of the Maze Runner series, and I really enjoyed the Maze Runner series. And I just really want to read this series as well. My library has them all, so why not? It's a YA science fiction series, as was the Maze Runner, I think. No, I know, but I think this one is. And yeah, really looking forward to this. I really just like science fiction books, and the YA ones are also really good. So yeah, I'm excited to read this, as of course I'm about all of these books. The next book series is called Jurassic Park. It's by Michael Crichton, which you probably know. And I think there are only two books. Not sure, correct me if I'm wrong. But I really don't know if this is anything for me, but yeah, we shall see. Haven't seen the movies. Well, I've seen one, and that was the last one that was out, I think, with Chris Pratt, and Jurassic World or something, are those called? Don't really know. But yeah, if you don't know, probably you know it, but this is about yeah, also science fiction world where they yeah, bring dinosaurs to life basically. And there's a park where these dinosaurs lives, but yeah, everything goes wrong or something. So that's what it's about. I've heard these books are really good, and I really don't know if I will like them, but we shall see. Then another series that I'm looking forward to is another YA science fiction, I think, or fantasy, I'm not sure. And that's the Matched series by Ali Condi. These are the books. And yeah, this is just another YA series that I haven't read yet, and my library has all of them. And I've seen these a couple of times at my library, and they just look very cool. I really don't know if it is something for me, but yeah, we shall see. We go on this journey together, and yeah, I'm just gonna see if it's something for me. I hope it is more on the higher side on quality YA, but we shall see. And then the other series is a middle grade series. This is a very bad picture. Oh, just one sec. This is one of the books. This is called the Long Lost Secret Diary series by Tim Collins. It's a middle grade series, and yeah, I really like the Diary of a Wimpy Kid series, and I just wanted to have another series. And I think this is more like historical fiction series, and I think that's really interesting, and maybe I will learn something from it. Really don't know if this is anything for me, because middle grade can really be hit or miss for me. So we shall see if I'm going to like this. And then the last series is called the Eddie Flynn series by Steve Kavanaugh. And I actually have read one of these books. I have read 13. That is, I think, the most recent book in this series. And I'm going to read all of these in Dutch, because my library has them in Dutch. And 13 are also read in Dutch. And I really, really loved that book. It was a very, very good thriller. It's a courtroom drama thriller. Eddie Flynn is a lawyer, and you just follow him on different cases. If you want to read like a good thriller, I really recommend 13. You can read these books just separately, I think, because I read 13. And yeah, I just understood everything, maybe some small details, but the rest I just understood. And 13 is about, it's on the cover, I think, the serial killer isn't on trial, he is on the jury. So that was just a really good twist in the story, and I just really like that. So yeah, this is probably the one that I'm most excited about. And yeah, probably will read this soon, therefore. But yeah, those are all the series I want to talk about today. A bit of a quick video, so that's good. And yeah, let me know down below in the comments if you have read this series, what you thought of it, if I made the good choices, what are some series you recommend, just let me know. And yeah, I really hope you liked this video. Please give it a thumbs up, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you later.